Here we have two different samples of water, and the Bronx River is actually the only freshwater river in New York City. So it empties into the East River. So one of these is a depiction of the northern part of the river that is only freshwater, which means that it has no salt, and the other is a depiction of where the river empties out into, which does have salt. So right here we have what is called a hydrometer, okay? And so what it does is it measures specific gravity. Do you know what gravity does? What is gravity? It's a force, right? And so it's using a force to measure the specific gravity of water. You float better when there's more salt. So the hydrometer that floats a little bit more is actually going to have more gravity, which means it has more salt. And so what he was doing was he was using both this as a way to measure how much salt is in the water and also a refractometer. And if you look inside and see, there will be a ruler on the right-hand side, and it tells you there's going to be a change in color. And so where that ruler is in the change in color will tell you how much salt content is in the water. I'm born and raised in the Bronx, and growing up, I didn't have parks and I didn't have greenery. You know, when you're growing up in the Bronx, all you have is concrete or the Bronx Zoo. And so a way for my family to get me out and active and motivated was taking me to places that I wouldn't normally see growing up in the Bronx. So we would go to Central Park and they would take me in and expose me to greenery, or we would go camping. And so that really instilled a way for me to say, I want people in the Bronx to understand that we too have nature. It's a different kind of nature, but we do have nature, and it's so important for our mental health. It's so important for our personal beings to be exposed to that greenery. So we've been working with a lot of schools, and we're always interested in finding teachers who are passionate about getting their students out on the river and getting people to use the river as an outdoor classroom. And we are actually kind of celebrating this report that we've created. We've used all the historical data for 20 years of water quality data that's been collected by teachers and students and people in the community who have really love the river and really want to learn more about the river. And we've created this website called bronxriverwater.org that we're launching, and we're looking for teachers who are interested.
I'm down.
There you go. Awesome.